Hey guys, Stringly here. Told you I'd be back quick, huh? um, anyway, this is going to be my review for episode 40 of Pokemon Journeys. And what could I say? Pokemon Journeys, I love the series. It's one of my all-time favorite series, along with like Sinnoh. And I'm just saying, this whole series is going really great, especially for the development of like the duo main character, Go. And I know I've stated this before in previous videos, but I love Go. Go is like my favorite, like, he's like, him and Ash are like my two favorite characters from the series. And I love how Go, even though he's new, he's just bringing back all those old charms that, you saw in Ash in the old series of like the OG Pokemon series when he tried to catch like a lot of Pokemon. Which, I mean, he tried to catch them all, but he ended up getting like, a decent amount. It wasn't bad. It's like bringing out that old Ash that we kind of miss, but are glad that he's growing. And Go, it's like following in Ash's footsteps. I don't have to say that for anyone who's like watching the series, and this is a spoiler for the whole series, including, no, especially episode 40. If you haven't watched it, please go watch Journeys. Journeys is such a amazing anime of Pokemon, an amazing series for Pokemon. It's just a really great series. So please, go check out that video whenever you have the chance. Go check out the whole series. It's perfect. Sorry, I know I said that like a million times already, but I just can't help how much I love the series. How I love how Ash is battling and how Go is learning how to battle. It's just phenomenal. Really, just phenomenal. But anyway, let's go to episode 40. Let me talk about that. What the video's about. Oh my goodness. Episode 40, man. Zapdos. Like, ooh, man. That just... Go versus Zapdos, a legendary Pokemon. I know you're going to say Ash first, many legendary Pokemon. But Go and Zapdos, it's just... The whole battle... I'm sorry, I'm just so lost for words. I'm just so amazed by the whole thing of Go almost literally catching the Zapdos. I mean, granted, I kind of figured he kind of wouldn't, but I don't know. A bigger part of me thought he was actually going to catch it. My heart was literally racing. Like, I was like, oh my god, is he really about to catch the Zapdos right now? And... I mean, he didn't catch it, which was kind of a letdown for me. I was like, oh man, he almost caught it. But then, at the end, Zapdos gave him that look, like, signal, like, that look that that they're going to meet again. He gave, the kind of, like, Sandile kind of thing, or, like, or Gengar kind of thing. Like, they were going to come back. They're going to come back. But the fact that this series, like, it's literally leading up to Go catching Zapdos, which, I mean, it's not really a surprise. I know a lot of people are kind of was half and half on who was going to catch the Zapdos. Like half really wanted Ash to catch it because they didn't want Go to get any more powerful Pokemon because, and spoilers also for episode 39. I know I said spoilers for the whole series, but spoilers for this, episode 39. Go catches Aerodactyl. And I know that people were, like, kind of mad about that. They kind of wanted Ash to catch Aerodactyl, because Go already has a lot of Pokemon. But, like, a lot of people don't understand that Go, his whole thing is for catching the Pokemon. So as much as people want Ash to catch all of these strong, like, powerful Pokemon, they need to realize that Ash he ain't catching that many Pokemon. Ash's deal was really, I mean, I guess in the first series and, the sort of kind of semi reboot of the series, a small reboot of the series in the Unova region, Best Wishes season, series. It was kind of where Ash was catching Pokemon, but a lot of the time, Ash was not really about catching Pokemon, even though that was like the whole big scoop of things like, oh, Ash was gonna catch them all because it's like literally in the theme song, gotta catch them all in the original. But Ash is not really a big catcher anymore. I mean, his name is Ketchum, but he's not really a catcher. He's more of he befriends the Pokemon by doing so and so, like saving them or saving their friends. And then eventually the Pokemon decides to, tag along with them, or they see how powerful he is and eventually make their way to his team, like later on in the series, or follow him. Such as like Oshawott following him, or, Sandile / Crocorock's constant appearances in the anime before Ash actually caught it. And like the list goes on with Gengar and Haunter. Well, I mean, he didn't catch Haunter, but it kind of followed him and he used it in battle, kind of. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Haunter, never mind. Scratch that. But like Gengar and he saves Pokemon like Bulbasaur, or like, he just, or like Apom followed him until he actually caught it. So, it's just kind of like, it's like, he's not really a catcher, he's more of a, battler. So, he's kind of been like that since, I guess since the beginning, but he was more of a novice. So, I would kind of want to say, like, in Johto or, like, Hoenn is when his real battle strategies started to come out. I mean, granted, Kanto really did have some pretty good battles from him, but it wasn't as like good as the like later on seasons or series of the show. So, so people shouldn't really be shocked if Ash isn't gonna catch an Aerodactyl or a legendary Pokemon, because that was never really Ash's forte. He wasn't really going out to see the strongest Pokemon and catching them. He's more like, or like any kind of Pokemon. That's like Go's whole deal. It's like the two aspects of Pokemon. The catching aspect, the people who like rather catching than battling, and then more or like, people who rather like get competitive Pokemon and battle like Ash. But seeing as how Go's like really like these past few battles, like the battle with Aerodactyl, the battle like with him catching Aerodactyl, and like the battle with him catching Flygon, like I feel like he's really growing as a trainer and a battler too. He's taking Ash's like whole thing. He's like not taking it, but he's learning his whole style, which may well lead to Ash actually leaving the series. But I don't really think that's gonna happen. But a lot of people are speculating it, and I hope that's not the case, because I really do like Ash, but I also like Go, so I kind of hope they stay in that same like duo protagonist thing, and hopefully they just keep on continuing Journeys, because I honestly, or Pokemon 2019 is what they call it, but I honestly don't think they're gonna, I don't think they're gonna, like, have Go on a whole new, like, region when Gen 9 comes and Ash leaves behind. I feel like they're just gonna play it out, and they're gonna be, what do they call them? Research fellows. They're gonna be the research fellows. So I feel like they're not gonna go anywhere. But, yeah, so Go's really getting powerful. Rabifuto or Raboot is like, he learned Blaze Kick. Honestly, in this whole the whole episode, I honestly thought Raboot was going to a fall. Because, in the opening where you see eventually where Ash is with Lucario and Pikachu and goes with Cinderace, and they're battling against Eternatus, and I was like, oh, one of the, like, some people are speculating that they're gonna evolve together, Go's Raboot and Ash's Riolu gonna evolve together. But I think, I thought for sure that Go's Raboot was gonna evolve first in Zapdos. I mean, it's not really too far-fetched. Get it? Far-fetched? I gotta stop trying to make jokes. But, those, like, it's not really too far-fetched because Ash's whole Fletchender evolved versus a Moltres. So, it's not, or defending Ash, like protecting Ash and his friends against the whole fireball from Moltres. So, I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched to assume that, Go with Raboot was at least going to evolve, which I kind of wish it did, but it didn't. Like, I was hoping for at least an evolution. Like, that battle was so, like, it was amazing. But alas, we didn't get it. But hey, hopefully, eventually it'll happen that Go catches Zapdos. Like, I really hope that Go can eventually catch, like, all the Pokemon because he's just that good of a trainer that I think he's gonna rise the ranks. Like, a lot of people are hating Go and hating the whole, like, kind of, like, played out catching them thing, like the Let's Go mechanics. But I really can't be mad at that. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I thought it was a really good episode. The whole snow cone thing was really cute. And then them actually versing Zapdos. The whole raid, like the raid battle was kind of cool. I mean, personally, I kind of enjoyed more when Go was kind of like going versus Zapdos. And now he kind of took the lead. And like Ash was like egging him on to just go. So, I was kind of enjoying it. I don't know about anybody else, but the whole battle, everyone loved that battle. Everyone was like, obviously that, he wasn't going to catch a Zapdos. But I mean, like, I don't know. We've seen trainers before with legendary Pokemon like Tobias and even the Frontier Brain, so, it wouldn't be too far out of the realm to assume that there's other kind of legendary Pokemon. Other, like, multiple legendary Pokemon, so hopefully Go can catch them all. I wouldn't mind it. We'd finally get the end to that, gotta catch them all. Like, we finally get it. Go catches them all. But, yeah, that's it for this video. I kind of run it a little too long. Well, have a good night or morning or wherever you are. And, enjoy. Thank you. Please like or subscribe or do whatever you want. Have a good night or day. Again, peace.